It's the pack. We're finally doing it. We've been talking about this forever. It is the mid-season stocks betting, and during football season will also be the football podcast. But we've been wanting to do the stocks and betting forever, and we're here and we're doing it. I'm sitting here at the tech table. We got that boy, the main man over there. Max is going to guide you through. Hop on the ship, hop on the bandwagon. We're going for it. We're going to do stocks and betting as much as we can, as many weeks as we can, no days off. And it's going to be a good time. Um, Max, nice shirt.
Thank you. Yeah.
Nice shirt, buddy.
Just want everybody to know that I am not a financial advisor.
Yeah.
Definitely not. I did not go to school for that. I did not pass any tests.
You're not qualified. You're not working for an investment bank?
Nope, I do not work for a firm or anything.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'm just a degenerate with a hobby.
I think it's interesting that you're implying that people shouldn't trust you with their life savings.
I'm pretty sure that's what we're saying. Yeah,
that's crazy.
This is not financial advice.
I thought when I originally made this podcast, I thought that this was going to be the podcast where we were like, hey, everyone, take your life savings and recklessly gamble it on stocks and bets. But I guess that's not what we're doing here. It's weird.
Yeah, weird how that works.
Oh, I guess I'll renegotiate my whole thing. All right, guys, I guess this is an entertainment podcast where you should not risk an irresponsible amount of money on a stock or a bet. And you should always seek professional advice if you need it. This podcast is not that, apparently. So I guess that had to be said. Max is not a financial advisor, neither am I. This is for entertainment purposes. But we're going to have some fun. Talk about stocks, crypto, bets, and a little bit of football when the time's right. But in all seriousness, don't be stupid with your money. Watch it. Let's just watch the podcast, have fun, and always invest, always bet legally and responsibly.
Yeah, let me lose all my money. I'll leave that to me, guys.
Legit, yeah. Leave that. Leave the money losing to the professional.
Yeah, you guys don't have to hop on the money losing train.
You guys could just watch us burn. Don't do it yourself.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
We're like stuntmen. We're more like stuntmen. We're not financial advisors.
Yeah, we're the sacrificial lamb.
All right, so what are we getting into this week? I have all these charts, so I know we got some shit. Oh, I should probably explain the setup. So the basic idea is 5 stock picks, and then it'll be either 5 crypto picks or 5 like bets, sports bets, whatever it might be. And we'll just put them up on the screen, and we'll do a quick talk through of them. It's not going to be anything crazy. We're not going to talk your ear off, but that's going to be the basic setup of the podcast. But yeah, let's go get it. Let's get into it. I know we got some charts to get through here.
All right, what do we want to start with? Throw one up here.
So I got this first one that you gave me. I think this is on the crypto side. It's the Algorand.
All right, so we're going to start with Algo, the ticker ALGO for
ALGO, that's what this one is?
My favorite thing about Algo, actually, is even if you just hold it on Coinbase, you get 6% APY. So you actually get free Algo just for holding it on Coinbase. So that's one of my favorite things about Algo. You don't even have to stake it or anything. L before the G. Yeah. But I like Algo long term. That's one that can really, it's still in the dollar range, so it's not going to break your bank account like Bitcoin or Ethereum will. You can still get a hefty amount before the hype really gets behind it. So that's why I like the Algo play still. That's going to be one of my top 5 cryptos to watch for the month.
Absolutely. Love it. All right, let's keep it rolling. Next, tried and true. The forefather of the crypto game.
The king.
Big bad Bitcoin.
Yeah, look at that chart, huh?
Ooh, roller coaster, buckle up.
Yeah, I hope everybody got in on that 50K dip. It's crazy that we're talking about a 50K dip on Bitcoin, but that's what a dip is now. So
yeah,
that's you're not going to get rich off Bitcoin at this point, but I mean, I think it's still a good time to get in on Bitcoin. You're still going to make some money. It's not going to be like buying Bitcoin at $10 or anything, but there's still money to be made there. I think Bitcoin has crazy potential, and it's going to change the world. It already has, but
yeah, for sure. I mean, crypto kind of started off. People thought, okay, maybe it's like a bullshit,
It's
like
a phase.
whatever.
Yeah.
But it's like
Pump and dump.
what we're seeing with crypto, what we're seeing with NFTs, what we're seeing with all this stuff is like people can like poo poo it and try to naysay it as much as they want, but the fact of the matter is it's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
It's not going
all
anywhere.
the old bankers can sit on their fucking gold. I'll sit on my Bitcoin.
If you're still doubting Bitcoin, if you're still doubting crypto at this point, I don't know what to fucking tell you. You know what I mean?
I think it's the old heads, man.
Yeah, dude. I mean, people are gonna sit around with gold. I mean, even your fucking paper money at some point is. I mean, everything fades, baby.
Yeah.
Everything fades.
Yeah, the way they've been printing money lately too, it's pretty much an unlimited supply, which Bitcoin has a pretty hard cap. So that's why I like Bitcoin. It's It's obviously not a guarantee, but I do like the long-term implications of Bitcoin.
Yeah. You know, anytime you deal with crypto, especially, we got to remind people, and I think it's good that you said that earlier. It's like, if you're getting in at this point on a lot of this stuff, the hype train has already left the station.
Yeah, people are aware now.
You got to get in, like, knowing, hey, you know, this is more of a long play now. You know what I mean? So, and I think it is good that you said that, because I think a lot of people still think, you know, oh, let me get in on this Bitcoin stuff. And theoretically, you are still early on cryptocurrency. Like, cryptocurrency is still relatively in its infancy, but it is good to like remind people, like, yeah, the hype ride is over.
Yeah, you're not going to get rich overnight, guys. That's not what I'm trying to do here.
I'm
a long-term investor. I am not a trader. I don't day trade. I don't try to swing stuff overnight. So this is all going to be more for a long-term play.
Facts. All right, next on the list, another kind of grandfather of crypto, Ethereum. Ethereum's been one of the big names for sure.
I love Ethereum.
Big name.
Ethereum's definitely, like, I think it's my favorite thing that I'm holding right now is definitely my Ethereum. Ethereum 2 coming out soon. That's supposed to, I mean, it looks like Ethereum's poised for a breakout if you look at the chart. It had a little dip there down to like 1,500. I was fortunate enough to get in on that dip.
Oh yeah.
But I think Ethereum's might be establishing a new floor. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the new floor for Ethereum's 1,800 after this recent spike. I think today when we're filming this, Ethereum's, what is it, 2152? That it's like at 2,100, which is pretty ridiculous.
I actually didn't even know that.
Yeah. So I mean, and I think Coinbase is going to have staking soon, so that's going to be also pretty big for Ethereum holders. I think it's going to be like 7.5% to stake your Ethereum. So I love Ethereum long term. And even though it might never hit quite Bitcoin levels, I love Ethereum's potential. There's still a lot of room to make money. You're probably not going to get super rich off Ethereum unless you have that much money to put into it, but it's still going to be a money maker.
And the thing is, too, like, the other thing that we have to remember with these cryptos is, like, we're still at the point where nobody really knows. Yeah. Right? It's like, we don't know how big Bitcoin is actually going to get. We don't know how big these cryptos are going to get. So it is if you're a person that likes investing in the future, you know, these are good things to be a part of.
Yeah,
long term type stuff. And there is that kind of unknown factor still to the cryptocurrency. Is like, how big will it go? It's like,
I don't know. I never thought it would get this big.
Because you look at it now, like, you can buy like Teslas with Bitcoin and stuff like that. It's like, if this becomes the type of situation where everywhere you go, you can use cryptocurrency, it's like, then we could theoretically be very much in the infancy of like where this is gonna go. You know what I mean?
I think it has potential to change the world. Like
exactly. So if you're the type of investor, the type of person that likes the idea of the future, like, this is the way to go as far as being patient with it. You know?
Yeah. If you believe the internet's an unstoppable force that's just gonna continue to grow and require new forms of payment that can be universally accepted without any like dollar to yen conversion or euro to dollar conversion. It's all just universal.
That
currency.
Shit's so fucking stupid too. Like, like when people talk about this like currency, and I mean, I don't want to go in on like forex traders right now. Like, I'm not trying to go in on them, but the thing about trading currencies and shit is like, dude, currencies, currencies are fucking all just so manipulated, and they're all gonna fucking die one of these days. It's like it's just such a fucked system. It's like
Yeah, just look at us. We're just printing money.
we're just printing it, and everyone's just fucking printing it. It's
Yeah,
like
let's just roll with it. Fuck it.
yeah, it cracks me up when people like look at shit like Bitcoin, and they're like, it's fake. It's like, dude,
It's just nuts.
everything's
just
fucking
as real
fake,
as
dude.
everything
Yeah,
else.
everything's fucking
It's
fake.
as real as that piece of paper that
Come
has a
on
number
now.
on it. You know?
Come on now, let's not start like getting on a high horse around here, dude.
Yeah, let's stop shitting on cryptos.
We're
it's
all
a real
playing
thing,
with
guys.
Monopoly money lately, dude. Like
Yeah.
let's come on now. All right, next on the list, you gave me Chainlink
Oh
here.
yeah, I love Chainlink. This is another one that has a lot of room to grow. It's still at the around $34 when we're shooting this today.
And you said it's LINK.
LINK if you want to look for a ticker. That would be the ticker for the Chainlink. But yeah, the long-term growth, it's like an Ethereum-based token, so it does it correlates a lot with the Ethereum network.
Very nice.
But yeah, Chainlink's got a lot of potential, a lot of room to grow. We're still only in the high 20s, low 30s is usually what you'll see Chainlink around if you're following the trends. So yeah, right now it's $34. It's pretty high right now. I mean, you might want to wait a little bit, keep an eye on it. This is all stuff just to watch. So I mean, if you can find it on a little dip, that is definitely a good play there, but not professional advice at all. This is just what I would do as a little bit, just a hobby I really picked up during quarantine was investing. So I really got deep into it because, like a lot of you guys, I was out of work for like 3 months, just sitting around doing nothing. So that's how I really got deep into this game. And this is not professional advice at all, as you can see right here. Not financial advice.
All right.
But yeah, we'll hop into the next one here.
Let's roll. So, what is this bad boy? Cardano.
Cardano, yeah. ADA is the ticker for that one. I think it's named after like some kind of old mathematician or something. The Cardano, that's where you get the name from. But yeah, this is another cheap option if you're looking for a cheap coin that has potential to grow in the future. This is another one that has potential to pop. It hasn't done it yet. Starting to establish a floor.
And what's the
around,
ticker
like,
for this bad boy? Do you know?
ADA is the ticker.
ADA.
ADA, yep.
Okay.
It's a little bit weird. Doesn't match up with the name at all. But
Gotcha.
yeah, a lot of people just call it ADA. But yeah, those are my 5 cryptos to watch right now. So if you're looking to get into a crypto game, that is where I recommend that you start. Like I said, Ethereum, Bitcoin, not going to make you crazy rich probably at this point. Those are expensive, safer plays. If you're looking for a conservative entry into the crypto game, look no further than your Bitcoin and Ethereum. But yeah, I still like Link as like a mid-tier play. If you're looking for like a kind of risky play but not a super reckless play, I would recommend with the Link. I think Link's a good idea. And then you got your ADA and Algo, which are still really cheap if you're looking for a long term.
Hell yeah.
To get into the crypto game for cheap. I know everybody, I mean, your buys could vary from hundreds of dollars a coin to thousands to dollars to cents.
And
there's
you
some
just
out there that are just cents.
Gotta get used to the fucking volatility too.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be volatile, dude.
You gotta ride the ride.
Do not invest with emotion. I cannot stress that enough. Take the emotion out of it. I hate seeing people panic sell. It drives me crazy.
And the thing is too, like, people wind up just like wasting their own time by panic selling.
Yeah,
because
don't
it's like,
do it.
Listen, you went through all this trouble of putting the money in, and then you're checking the stock every day and checking the stock every day, and blah 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 blah, and it starts crashing, and it's like you're spending all this like mental energy to look at the stock, check on the stock, blah blah blah, and then you get out for a loss. Or you get out for nothing. And it's like, you could have just not done anything.
Yeah, just
not used any energy, not used any mental, and just left it there and probably made some sort of profit.
Yeah, you should have like a set amount that you're willing to lose and that you might have to. I've cut losses. Everybody's cut losses before in this game, but
responsibly.
Yeah, responsibly cut your losses. Have a set like number that you're willing to drop to. And then if you want to get out safely, get out safely. But always invest responsibly. And don't listen to me. I'm just a moron with a side hustle. But yeah, we can start jumping right into my stock picks now. Now that we're done with the crypto picks.
I'm excited for this shit. Let me just go. I'm gonna go ahead and pop this up on the fucking screen for the people. Feels like the right fucking thing to do here.
Yeah, definitely have that all over the place.
Yeah,
we want to make it clear to you guys.
just so if we ever clip this, not for nothing, but I just want to make sure our ass is covered a little bit. Nice to have that little text in every single.
Yeah. I think people know this is not
Yeah.
financial advice at this point.
Every single clip that we put up, just in case somebody doesn't watch the whole podcast but sees a clip on social or something.
Yeah, then dumps their whole life savings.
Yeah,
into
exactly. Like we're
ADA, and it's worth 2 cents the next day.
We're gonna make sure that's up there. All right, stocky stocks. What do we got first here? So we're looking at Cloudflare. That looks like the first one on the list that you gave me.
Yeah, this is a
take a look at this bad boy.
cybersecurity company. So if you're looking to get into cybersecurity, internet, all that stuff, that area, Cloudflare is a good play right now. If you look at the chart.
Do you know the ticker?
Yeah, it's in the upper left there, NET.
Oh,
right?
that is the ticker. Okay.
Yeah, the
that's weird.
tickers are right above the name.
It's
for
been
the
a little
stock
while.
picks.
I'm not gonna lie. It's been a little while. This is a Robinhood chart, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
see.
do use the Robinhood.
Yeah. See,
charts,
I haven't used Robinhood quite a while, so I kind of forgot.
Yeah, I let Fidelity handle my actual brokers, but like my account. But I still like the charts. It's a little like simpler on Robinhood. It makes it simple for everybody. So I like to use their charts, even though I would not recommend using Robinhood to invest. I won't get into that. That's personal.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I like this Cloudflare stock. If you're looking at the 3-month chart here, it hit a peak around $80 there.
They're looking at you here.
Yeah.
Now they're looking at the 3 months.
Yeah, if you're looking at we're looking at the chart here, it's definitely on a little bit of a dip right now, so it's a good time to get into Cloudflare. I like the long-term hold on Cloudflare. I like cybersecurity long-term, so that's one of my long-term plays.
Huge, especially with fucking like if currency is literally going to online.
Yep, the security is going to have to get more intense. So it's like
security is only going to get more and more, and with all this business, like Corona forced so much shit online now.
Yep,
it's like cybersecurity is a fucking place to be.
Yeah, bullish on cybersecurity. This is just one of the options you can
place
get
to
into.
Fucking be. Why not?
The one I like.
All right, next on the list, Devon. Did you say it was?
Yeah, Devon Energy. What's the ticker? DVN, I think.
DVN. Yeah.
Yeah, that's another good long-term play in my opinion. This is all opinionated. I like Devon long-term though. It's a cheaper energy option. If you're not looking to get into something super crazy like Exxon that trades for almost $100, I like Devon's long-term potential here at $22. If you can get in around $20 to $25 would probably be my price point for Devon. And it does have, I think, like 2-point-something dividend yield, too. So it is a good one to hold.
Yeah.
Always good to have a little dividend action.
Essentially, get rewarded for investing.
Yep.
You know
just
what I mean?
Hold and just like that algorithm.
It's one of the smartest things you can do if you're not, like I said, investing's not just a fucking get rich quick.
No, this is stuff you
know what I mean?
Don't invest money you're not planning on putting aside for years. If you need the money, please don't invest.
You get a dividend, they give you a little bit, usually like quarterly or whatever it might be, and it's like, hey, it's a little bit of change in your pocket.
Adds up. You can
don't get fucking greedy. If you're not Bill Gates and you turn your nose up at a couple free bucks that you didn't have to do anything for, it's like, I think a lot of people get into the game that act like they're freaking, Jeff Bezos.
Yeah,
like,
you're not Warren Buffett, I promise.
Yeah, if you're not a billionaire and you're saying, oh, what, I made $2.60 off this dividend, it's like, yeah, okay, that's $2.60 you didn't have before.
Exactly.
It's like,
what do you think I started out with in my account? Yeah. Maybe like a couple $100.
Exactly.
Yeah. All it takes is one home run.
Don't be a fucking hot shot, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You can't beat the market. I mean, as much as you think if you want to be like the smartest investor or whatever, it's going to take time, guys. That's all.
Okay. Next one I'm very familiar with. I've been riding the ride with you for a long time.
This is my first baby.
This is the Max Pack founder. This is the thing that started. This is the reason we're here.
This is the only reason.
This is why we're here.
This is why I have the funds to make plays right here.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm not trying to toot my own horn here or anything.
Oh no, you know what? I'll take a second to toot your horn. Max got me to invest in this
$5, $6, something like that.
a year ago, over a year ago.
Yeah, March when the pandemic had that big
oh
crash.
boy, did this pay off for me? Did this pay off for us? It was quite a ride. And I will say, just because I'm kind of more intimately familiar with this, with gambling just being where it's at, it's not legal in a lot of places, right? Like,
no, I think it's around in between 10 and 15 states, I want to say.
Yeah, so
I wouldn't like fact check me on. I would fact check me on that, but
it's like, there's still a lot of room for growth.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's gonna get legalized in more places. The more places I legalize it, the more revenue that's gonna come in. So I like I love Penn. I mean, I kind of have a crush on Penn, but if you're looking to get into gambling, DraftKings another alternative. If you're looking for a little bit of a cheaper stock, but I love Penn long term. It actually went down last week because Dave Portnoy's sex tape got leaked.
Fucking sex tape out.
Yeah, dude. Dude's laying pipe and the recordings get out there.
Which I'm not even complaining about.
But I don't get why do you care if you're a stockholder? That Dave
These
Portnoy
people are
is
fucking
like,
idiots.
What do you think he doesn't have sex? The dude runs like the most popular college, like cultured company in the United States.
It also fucking cracks me up because like all these people that own these fucking companies or these banks or whatever, it's like,
they're all fucking slobs.
You don't think these guys are all in the back room somewhere like
they're
banging
all fucking
a
slobs,
blah,
dude.
blah. Like you think these banks are run by like
they're not angels, guys.
Yeah, dude. Like, what are you talking about? I think Trump said it best. He was like, all these people are fucking cutthroat in these industries. Like, you don't need to feel bad for the people that own these banks.
Yeah,
they're freaking sharks. They're
Fuck the
bloodthirsty.
banks. Fuck bankers.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy.
Don't bail them out
It's
again.
like,
Let them burn.
The guy has sex. Like, fucking amazing.
Hey, that's just another pen sale, baby.
Yeah,
that's how I saw it.
Oh, yeah, no, it was a manufactured. Yeah, absolutely manufactured. A nice dip.
Yeah,
for
if
us.
you can
It's
get
like,
pen around $100.
if you can get pen at 100, that's
that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I love that play.
Responsibly.
Yeah, responsibly. Don't dump your life savings in the pen.
If you can responsibly get pen at 100, it's quite a deal. It's quite a sale. All right, next on this list, what we got here?
NEO. This is the first in EV plays that I've been getting on. So yeah, electric vehicles are gonna be the future. I think that's pretty clear.
Hell yeah.
There's even policies getting put in place where you're not gonna be able to sell like gas-powered cars. I'm pretty sure mass pass something by like 2030 or something like that. I think almost everything's gonna be like EV based.
Which is fucking dope.
Yeah, I mean, NEO is a Chinese company that.
Not great.
I'm not like big into investing in the Chinese stocks
not great at all.
Because Alibaba, stuff like that. If you know what happened with Jack Ma, the CEO of Alibaba, and Chi, the president of China. Yeah, so pretty much, long story short, allegedly kidnapped the CEO of Alibaba. And
definitely allegedly.
Yeah, the stock crashed. So I'm a little sketchy. I get sketched out a little bit by Chinese companies, but I do like NEO long term. I think NEO's an exception. It's going to be the biggest EV player in China, has potential to be the biggest EV player in China, I should say. There's no guarantee of that, obviously. If it was, everybody would just buy the stock. But I do love NEO in this $38, $35, even $40 range. I think I'm rating it a buy. That's my personal opinion on NEO. I think the EV game, still early to get in, and if you miss the Tesla boat, like a lot of people did, and you don't want to drop $600 a share, NEO is definitely a good alternative, looking to spread into Europe and the United States at some point too. So
legit. And the other thing, and like you just said, that's actually a good point. What you just said is like, listen, if you can't afford like a certain stock, like if some stock, one share of a stock is $600 and you have $600, it's like, listen, get fucking creative. You can find stocks out there that have potential, and ride them out.
Even if it's in the same industry, I mean, there's alternatives to every stock.
You got to get creative, and you do have to do like a little bit of reading and like
do your research, guys. Don't blindly invest.
Yeah, and it's like I think a lot of people are just waiting for someone to just tell them, hey, this company's gonna do fucking great and blah blah blah. But it's like, if you read about something and you believe in it, then that's like probably step one of just responsibly investing. Is like,
just remember, nobody knows for sure. If you have belief in a company, so if you like a company, just buy it.
A lot of these top guys, they only get like 6%, like the regular 6% every year, and they're like top guys. You know
Yeah,
what
oh
I mean?
yeah.
So
I mean,
it's
if
like,
you're making a profit, you're making a profit. It doesn't
exactly.
matter what it is. Just be happy you're doing well and you're in the green, honestly.
Yeah, listen. Don't go in thinking this is Wolf of Wall Street shit.
Yeah, we're not getting rich overnight, guys. I
Freaking,
promise you.
freaking this coronavirus thing got everybody thinking they're freaking Wolf of Wall Street, and it's like, come on.
Yeah,
now.
everybody thinks they're gonna get rich overnight. Like
like-
if it was that easy, everybody would just get rich
Legit.
overnight. That's not how
Legit.
this goes, guys.
This is the pack. You gotta ride or die, baby.
Yep, you gotta ride it out. No emotions, long term.
Diamond hands.
Yep, the little Wall
Diamond
Street bets.
hands.
Shout out there, right here.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, yeah, we'll jump into Volkswagen
Last
here. That's
on
gonna
the
be our
list.
last.
Here we go.
Yeah, Volkswagen looking to be
I love
the main competitor to Tesla in the EV market
I
in the
gotta be
United
honest.
States.
Just off the rip, I think I'm going in on this one.
You like it? You
I
look
think-
at that chart?
I think
It's-
I'm in this week.
Yeah, if you look at the chart, I mean, it hit up to about, I think it was at like $46, $47 at one point, and it's on a little dip right now.
My big thing is I've never invested remotely in the auto industry
This would be
in the
my
history
first.
of my life.
Besides Neo, it would be,
Yeah.
well, Tesla I was in before and I made some money off of, but
Yeah.
should I held
What's
that?
what's
That was
Volk's ticker?
stupid.
Never mind. I
Yeah,
see
it's
it
in the
right there.
top
I
left
keep-
there.
I-
They have a weird
I keep
ticker.
forgetting.
Yeah, it's good for this. The cryptos don't have it, but the stocks will have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually fairly interested in this one. I'm not gonna lie, because I've never been invested in the auto industry, and I do want to get in. I'm not
Yeah,
gonna lie.
Volkswagen's pretty much going all in on the EVs. I
It's
mean,
fucking dope. It's
they're
smart.
looking to compete with Tesla in the American market, which right now Tesla's obviously the big dog.
They're everywhere now. It's crazy. I remember when it was like you would never see them, and now you just see Teslas fucking everywhere.
Yeah,
It's
Wall
crazy.
Street bets love Tesla. That was part of Tesla's takeoff was Reddit threads, which that's the world we're living in now.
That's
Reddit
it.
threads can pump up a stock.
There's the famous phrase like "Don't buy the hype."
Yeah,
Well, the problem is like buying the hype makes you money.
yeah,
these
it's kind
days.
of been working.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So it's kind of like, and I think a lot of that "don't buy the hype" shit too comes from dudes that are professionals, and they did go to school for this and blah blah blah. And we're not saying don't listen to them, but you also have to be conscious of the other side of the fact. Is like obviously there's dudes like me and Max out there that just sit around on fucking YouTube and talk about stocks, and we don't really know shit. But you also got to remember the dudes that do go to school for it and stuff like that. They do have their own reasons to tell you not to buy the hype, because they want you to seek advice. Only
Yeah.
from people like them.
Yeah, they're not going to tell you not to seek their advice,
Yeah.
you know? They
So-
want you guys, they want the business. They need the business.
Yeah. So we're not saying don't listen to professionals, but we definitely understand that everybody has something to sell you. So if someone's trying to tell you, "Oh, I have the best advice for you," they're trying to sell you that advice.
Yeah, that's their
And,
job is to sell
So
it.
you do have to remember that. So, buying the hype does work, as we saw the last year. Buying the hype works.
Yeah, look at GameStop.
But you have to do it fucking responsibly.
Yeah.
And that's just what it comes down to.
Yeah, just don't be emotional and don't be reckless with your money.
Don't be
That's
fucking
all.
stupid.
Yeah, there you
like,
go. Will
bottom
said
line.
it. And
Don't be fucking stupid.
Yeah,
Like you
that
know what
sums
you
it
can
up.
afford and what you can't. If you didn't go out to dinner last night because you didn't want to spend the $50, then don't think that you're gonna buy a $600 stock and get rich.
yeah, probably
You know what I
shouldn't
mean?
do that.
You're not fucking Bill Gates. Like,
Yeah,
keep
pay your
keep it
rent,
realistic.
take care of your family,
Legit,
feed
like,
everybody.
Come on, guys. Like,
Feed yourself.
I read these stories about these people going broke off of fucking option trading because they didn't know what the fuck they were doing.
Yeah.
It's like, who the fuck did you think you were to even be trying that?
I'd probably throw up in my mouth every hour if I
Literally.
was an options trader. That game's so dangerous, man.
Legit.
So if you know what you're doing, that's a full-time job in my
Yeah,
opinion.
legit.
If you're swinging options 24/7, that's dangerous. Yeah, you can get rich off it. You can get rich off almost anything like
Legit.
that you gamble all your money on, but it is a risk.
Legit.
I'm a long-term guy though. I'm not a day trader. I don't trade. I try not to trade my stocks even for like months at least.
Hell yeah.
I try to just hold them.
It's the way to be. Especially, listen, it is essentially free money for you if you just leave it and you wind up making a profit. You really didn't do anything except leave your money somewhere.
Yeah, as far as
So-
Fidelity's like best accounts are the first best accounts are people that died, so they
Yeah.
haven't looked at their
They just don't touch it.
portfolio. Yeah,
And it's
and then the second best is people that forgot they had an account with Fidelity. So
And it's a crazy thing because people will turn their nose up at the free money because it's like, oh, sure, you didn't have like a massive blow up like freaking like Bitcoin did or blah, blah, blah. But it's like if you make 6% end over end every single year, and you do that for years,
Oh, it's gonna
free.
compound.
It's
It
free.
adds
Yeah,
up.
it's free money. You're talking 10 years. You're up. More than you probably could have imagined. But it's people will turn their nose up at it because they don't want to wait that long.
Yeah, and then
But it's
people
like,
get emotional.
How it's like, but it's also it's like, how rich are you that you're like, oh, I don't want to wait 10 years for free money.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't think you're gonna want money in 10 years?
I'm not gonna need that in 10 years.
I always think about that when people are like, 10 years, I gotta wait 10 years. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, are you gonna be a billionaire in 10 years, or
Yeah,
do
I'm
you
not
think
gonna
you might
need
want
this
that money?
Yeah.
Because I think 10 years from now is wishes it could yell at you right now and be like, what the fuck was the problem, dude? I could use that money right now.
Yeah, dude, trust me, I've made some sales that I've lose sleep over, but
Oh, yeah.
you just gotta move on. It's part of the game.
All right.
All right, boys, that's going to wrap up episode 1 of the pack. We will be back with another 5 picks, and we're going to get more into the legal betting game once we have some more stuff to talk about. I'm not a big hockey or baseball bettor or anything, or NBA, so I don't want to get into stuff I'm not.
You and me relate on that.
Yeah,
big time.
A big football guy when it comes to bets. UFC and football will mostly be the moves. Or like playoffs. I'll do like NHL playoff special.
And if you're looking for that UFC shit, then turn into the Dons.
Yeah, the Dons covers.
The Dons will be out. So if you are looking for that fighting coverage,
that'll be like straight pick'ems.
Yeah, we'll plug the Dons over there, and you can see who Max likes, and you'll see who Anthony likes. And if Shane's on the show, you'll see who he likes too. But that's the fucking pack. We're here. We did it. Episode 1. A little soft opening.
Yeah.
A little soft opening, but we're gonna get fucking rolling.
Yeah, we'll get creative with this.
We're gonna start getting fucking rolling here.
Maybe throw some like money raining graphics or something on some hits.
I'm gonna get the green screen.
There we go.
Yeah, the green screen's coming. We're gonna get rolling. But episode 1. Thanks for watching. We'll be back soon.
Thanks for the time, guys. And as always, leave a comment if you want me to look at a specific crypto or stock. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions on this stuff. Thank you, guys.
And bet responsibly.
And don't listen to me.
Invest
I'm not a financial advisor.
Bet responsibly. Don't be fucking stupid.
Yeah, I'm not an advisor.